In this screencast, I'll show you how to use the program Zsync to download and stay current with the latest daily build of the Ubuntu Linux operating system. The advantage of doing this is that each day you can have a local copy of the latest Ubuntu build without having to download the entire ISO each time. Every time you run the program, it'll only download the bits that have changed since the last download. So let's see how we do this. Now, of course, before you can use this command, you will need to make sure you have Zsync installed. So what you do is just, like any other program, sudo apt-get space install and the name of the program. And type in your password. And of course, I already have it installed. Zsync is already the newest version. If I didn't, it would download and install it automatically for me. The first thing we want to do is to go to the following website where Ubuntu hosts their daily builds. And that website is cdimage.ubuntu.com/daily-live/current. Once you are there, scroll down to find the ISO you want. In my case, I want the 64-bit version. So I go down here and I see Oneric Desktop AMD64.iso. Now below the ISO file itself, you'll see another link for the Zsync file for that ISO. Right-click the Zsync link and copy it to your clipboard. After you've copied the link, go to your terminal and navigate to the folder where you want to save the ISO file. In my case, that is /media/ISO_files. That's where I have mounted the folder with my ISO files. Now when I run the ls command on this folder, you'll see that there are several ISO files already in it, including the one I've selected to download from the web, right here, Oneric Desktop AMD64.iso. When I run the Zsync command, which I will show you, it'll compare my version of the ISO file with the one online and download only those parts that have changed. Okay, so I have cleared the screen in the terminal, and now I'll show you the command to run. I'm going to add sudo to the beginning of this command because I've saved the ISO into a folder that needs root permissions. You might not have to use sudo if you are planning to save it into your home folder, for example. So the command is sudo space zsync, and then now you want to paste in the website that you copied on the previous step, which in your terminal is Control-Shift-V, and it'll put in the website address that you copied. And what this will do is it'll go out to this website and it will compare the ISO file that's there with the ISO file that I have in this directory. If I have not yet downloaded the ISO file, then it will download the entire thing. But as I said, I did this actually yesterday, so there will be very few, if any, changes when I run this command. So let's see what happens. I'll press enter. And the first thing that it's doing is it is actually reading the information from the file online. You can see the speed that it's taking to look at the information. And once it's done with that, now it's reading what's called the seed file, which is the ISO file that I have in this directory currently. And once it's done with this, it will tell me if it's the same or if there has been a change. If there's been a change, it will download the remaining bits that are changed. Okay, now in my case, it says the target is 100% complete. In other words, the version that I have is exactly the same as the one that's on their daily live current website, which makes sense because just yesterday beta 2 of the Oneric ISO was released, so it'll probably be at least another day before they make any changes. So this is, again, a very quick way to maintain current copies of the ISO file. Now, once you have this ISO, of course, you can do whatever you want. You can burn it to a CD. You can put it on a flash drive. There's all kinds of instructions how to do that. What I like doing is actually modifying my grub menu so that I can boot to that ISO. So I don't have to burn a CD. I don't have to mess with flash drives. And I'll show you that in another video. I hope this has been helpful. Thanks, and until the next video.